The support network, I would say, would have to be mostly my mom and my boyfriend, Brock. Um, just for the fact, my boyfriend and I went on a vacation 2 years ago, my bad, 2 years ago to Destin, and I had heat stroke on the last day, and that led to a month battle with my Raynaud's diagnosis. And he's been really great with that, learning as we go along. So is my mom. She was worried about me constantly. But I think my mom knew there was always something wrong with me in my life because she always had me be careful, always had me carry a sugar meter on me just because I think her gut told her I was a type 1 diabetic because I fit all of those symptoms. And no doctors would listen to her. None. They would say I'm fine, that nothing came up that way, that I had a good sugar reading that day, so I would be totally okay and not classify as it. And I think it was when my sugar hit 521 before a hockey game. I wasn't going to eat anything at home before the game because I was going to eat at the game with my boyfriend and our friends. And I tested my sugar like I've been doing. That part of the diabetic diagnosis has been easy because I've been used to doing that for so long. But that's when my sugar hit 521. I didn't really know how bad that was. Then I was Googling stuff in the car, of course, because I was kind of like uneasy. I didn't feel like that was okay because my head hurt really bad. I couldn't really see straight. I was drinking a ton of water. I mean, oh my gosh, I think I drank like 2 gallons of water that whole night. Like, I think I drank so much water for my size, and I just could not get that down. And, I sucked it up for the night. I didn't want to inconvenience anybody. I hate to do that. And I hate to go to a hospital and them tell me it's not that bad. So I don't like to think I'm overreacting. I don't like hospitals or doctors that much just because of what I went through in my past. With the PTSD from bad doctors' experiences. And it's just something to get used to, that not all doctors are going to be like that. But I think that whole next day after the game, we got home, situated, drank some more water, I laid down. I think I slept that whole entire Sunday away. But I decided to test again at the end of that next day, and I got myself down to 88, which was great. But it took so much to get to that level, like dropping from 521 to 88. Like, that gap told me in my gut something was wrong, and it told my mom too. And she's like, yeah, you're going to the doctor as soon as they open Monday. You're going, no matter what. This is not okay. These other doctors don't know what they're talking about. You're going to your main one. You're telling them what happened. You're going to get a diagnosis there. I know you will. And she couldn't go to that appointment. I had to be dropped off. I still didn't really feel well, so I didn't really feel well enough to go down on my own. So my boyfriend dropped me off because he had to go to work. And then my aunt got me because me and her were going to go to the gym. So it was like a whole busy day kind of ordeal because I didn't want to like bail on plans. I kind of wanted to see how I felt and see if there was a resolution there, and then I would feel better, and then go relax and keep up my training and stuff like that. I came out with a box of insulin, my Libre. I had a Libre sensor. I didn't really like that one too well. I got recommended the Dexcom. I've been a Dexcom fan ever since. It has been the best with the accuracy. I like the G6. It may have a couple more pieces, but that one just works the best. And the little stickers that I get, it's just amazing. But my aunt's like, oh my gosh, what happened? Why do you have insulin? Why do you have this? And I said, oh, I was just diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. And I was texting my mom, I texted my boyfriend, and when I showed them the Google, they were like, oh, this makes sense. This really does. So having that support system through the whole entire thing has made it a lot easier for sure. I don't think I could get through it, not just physically. I think it's more of a mental process to kind of wrap your head around it, what you need to do, what you need to change. How are people going to see you? Are they going to judge you? Or are they going to react different? It's just a whole bunch of things. And I don't think people understand that it has just as much to do with you mentally and emotionally as it does physically. Because I have days where I'm great. We went out shopping today at a mall and had lunch, and fantastic. But say yesterday, I slept all day. I didn't feel good. Couldn't get my levels down. So it's just a give and take kind of day to go day by day. I never liked to go day by day. I used to like to plan out my stuff for the week and kind of stick with that like a routine. But things change and you kind of have to adapt. But it could be a lot worse. And so I'm kind of learning as I'm going. And people have been teaching me along the way. And I helped a couple other people. So as long as I could help make a difference in some way, awesome.